I'm like, he scored more points than any player that's never been an All-Star. He has the most 4-point plays in the history of the league.
Yes, sir.
And he's one of 4 players to score at least 50 points for 4 different teams. As a matter of fact, his final month when he was playing for the Phoenix Suns, you can Google this, he averaged 40. The biggest thing that we missed from the bubble is Jamal got hurt playing for the Nets. Because if he would have been playing for them, he'd still be in the league. So I say to everybody, I believe this gentleman deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So Jamal, my question for you, and I know how much you love your hometown, would it mean more to you to be in the Hall of Fame or for Seattle to get the Sonics back?
It would absolutely mean more for me for the Sonics to come back. I was a kid who actually worked in the arena, and I was a kid 16 years old bringing food up from the basement to the concession stand. And when I did that, I would look in the crowd and look on the court and see Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. And a 10-minute trip to bring the food up was really 30 minutes. And I would make sure I went out there and just dreamed about being on that court. And so for me, I know what that means to this next generation. A lot of these kids have never seen that. This generation hasn't seen, Kevin Durant in 2008. They were babies, so to see that, I know it could push a whole nother generation forward. Being in the Hall of Fame, if I make it or not, having your respect, because to me, you're the blueprint. You're the reason I went to Michigan from across the country.
Thank you, fam.
The Fab Five captivated the whole world. You're a cultural icon. So when I hear my peers talk in that regard to me, I've done my job.
Not to mention a hairline icon as well.
Thank you. Appreciate
he's
that.
so famous, his hairline has its own Twitter. I mean, this guy is just something else.
And you mentioned somebody. Shout to Sean Kemp. I was riding through the streets. I got a chance. He opened up a new business. Matt, I'm pretty sure you'll check it out when you go to Seattle. Support the Rain Man.
Always.
Well, you said it. He's got more 4-point plays than anyone to ever do it. 50-point games for 4 different teams.
Crazy.
Multiple Sixth Man of the Year awards. But what I want to do, Jamal, is talk about your handles a little bit. In your opinion, when you watch NBA games, when you're watching them at night, which one player reminds you of you the most?
That's a great question, Malik. I would have to say Kyrie, because we've got a chance to work out together. And some of the things we see, a lot of people see handles, but the things that we talk about is the handles, the footwork, and then the mind. It's all connected. So when you see those 3 things, everybody else is like, it's like we're Neo in the Matrix when we're dribbling, because we're just getting to a spot at that point and navigating traffic. So I think we see things the same. I think they're most similar, even though we're a little bit different size-wise, as far as me being 6'5" and him 6'3".
Well, I mean, Kyrie is just absolutely special, and so are you, Jamal. Thank you so much for joining the show. Thank you for what you were doing for Seattle basketball. It is really awesome to watch. We really appreciate it. You're welcome to come back anytime.
Love you too.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.